Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine a world without hope, where darkness rules, where despair grips every heart. Then imagine a voice whispering your name through the silence, a presence entering the darkness, turning sorrow into light. That voice, that presence was Jesus. He was born in humility, in a manger under stars among the lowly, and yet heaven itself declared his arrival. He grew not in palaces, but in a carpenter's shop, learned obedience, walked the dust-laden roads of Galilee. His life was simple, yet every step echoed eternity. He called fishermen, lepers, tax collectors, sinners, all those whom society despised. He said, "Follow me," and they did. And why? Because he didn't just speak truth, he embodied it. When he spoke of the kingdom, he painted scenes of mustard seeds, of lost sheep, of prodigal sons, stories so ordinary that common folk could grasp them, yet profound enough to echo in our souls forever. When famine struck, he multiplied loaves. When storms raged, he stilled them with a word. He touched the untouchable, gave sight to the blind, hearing to the deaf, life to the dead. But perhaps his greatest miracle was not in changing circumstances, but in changing hearts. He sat with sinners, washed feet, ate with the outcasts, for he believed that no one is beyond love's reach. And yet, the world's reaction was the opposite of gratitude. Jealousy, fear, betrayal. His own people handed him over. They spat, they tortured, they mocked. The cross awaited, and there he went, not as a king mounting a throne, but as the lamb, silent before his shearers, bearing the weight of every sin ever committed. On Calvary, the heavens wept. Darkness descended. He cried out, "It is finished." And in that moment, the veil was torn, not just in the temple, but in every human heart. Death tried to bind him, but he broke its chains. On the third day, the stone rolled away, and the tomb could not hold the author of life. He walked out, not just rising, but ascending, breaking the boundaries between earth and heaven, offering reconciliation with God forever. But story alone is not enough. It must touch you. Jesus said, "I am the way, the truth, and the life." Not a way among many, but the way. He calls you from your sin, your regrets, your brokenness. Come to me, weary soul, find rest. He doesn't demand perfection, he offers grace. He doesn't wait for you to clean yourself. He comes into the mess, bringing healing. He asks for a heart, not acts, faith, not rituals, surrender, not control. So today, will you lean into His love? Will you let His voice speak over your fears? Will you rise in His light? This very moment, He knocks. He doesn't force, but He invites. Will you open the door? Because the story of Jesus is not just history. It's your story too, waiting to be lived. And if you step through, you'll find life, abundant, unshakable, eternal. This is Jesus. This is hope. This is love. And He is calling you home.